Hi everybody, Alex Employer from Expert Forex, and in today's video we're going to be looking at a fantastic opportunity for you to experience exactly the same results as highly experienced and knowledgeable robot traders. But even better, I'm going to show you a way of doubling that income. So you can in fact experience much better results than those traders. The first part you might already know about. We have a link to success service where you can literally copy the trades of highly successful, experienced robot traders and experience exactly the same trades in your own broker account. Fantastic service, and you're going to see the really good results that come out of this service. Now, one of the things you need to be aware of is that when using the service, you can use 1 cent accounts, and that is because some of the accounts that you might want to follow are quite big, like $10,000 or $1,000. And 1 cent accounts enable you to follow those accounts at 1/100th of the required capital. And that will become clearer as we go along. The exciting bit is, how do you double the income from the accounts that you're going to be following? Now, recently we introduced some example portfolios, and they are just example portfolios of what a trader would possibly choose as a portfolio to follow. And so far we've generated 10 of these portfolios, as you can see there, and the success rate has been absolutely fantastic. 86% of the accounts followed are positive. And then the returns have been absolutely fantastic. On average, 15%. Now remember, this covers a 10-week period, and that means those returns on average generated over a 5-week period. So 15% is really good. And you can see some of the portfolios have performed extremely well. 74% return and 29% return, and then you can go down, and there's one that has been negative. Now, just by the way, that one that has been negative has actually in it 2 blown accounts. So what is happening with that portfolio? It will eventually go positive, even having experienced 2 blown accounts. But you can go and have a look at the details of these portfolios. I will be giving a link in the description of the video as well as in the first commentary. But the point here is that the returns are incredibly good and the success rate is incredibly good. Then, to just latch onto my previous slide, here are the investments required to follow these portfolios. For instance, that fantastic one, you would need 15,000. But, and here's the good thing, if you're using a cent account, and all you have to do is watch the video that I presented in the previous slide, you will see that instead of $15,000, you only need $150. Fantastic. So that one, 8,000, you only need $80. That one, 15,000, you only need $150, and so on. Even that, the biggest one, instead of $51,000, you only need $510. So cent accounts have changed the way you can link your broker account to that of a highly successful trader. So there are the successful portfolios that you can go and have a look at and study in a little bit more detail. And then what we've done is we've actually extracted the accounts that are doing exceptionally well from these portfolios. And here you can see the results are even more spectacular, with a 46% return on those particular accounts. And you can see the capital required is 60,000, but we now know that equates to only $600. So let's have a look at this in a little bit more detail. Here's one account where the portfolio has generated over 100% return. So what happens is, at the end of a week, when the new results are published, we say, all right, if we were an investor and we were to create a portfolio today, which portfolio would we do, and you can see the opening balance is then the one that are measured on. So it's not the results of the account from the start, it's from the day that you created the portfolio. So these are actually exactly what an investor would experience. So there, over 100% return, there's a 65% return, 47%, 57%. Fantastic returns on these accounts. So what we're trying to do is enable you to find these gems by creating portfolios of gems and then also extracting the gems out of the various portfolios. So before we move on, I just want to highlight one of these accounts because it is exceptional. And it is in fact this one, which is link 220JR. And it has generated 57% in one of these portfolios that we have. But I must show you why this account is so exceptional. Now, this is a very special account because this trader trades on a day trading basis. So the trading happens just on the day, and the trader tries to close the trades at the end of the day, or at worst, it will roll over into the next day. So that's one point. And then if you look at the chart now, I've got the equity chart here, which consists of that blue line is the balance on the account, and the red line is the equity. Now, the equity is the difference between the drawdown that is experienced and the balance on the account. So it's effectively the difference you can see is the drawdown. Drawdown being negative open deals. And you can see since this account has been listed, the drawdowns are almost non-existent because of the strategy that this trader uses. And you can see that the floating profits are normally extremely small, but the profits are very high. There's 140% return on this particular account. And that's why I like this particular account and why I'm highlighting it to you. And it ties into the next step that we're going to be taking. But let's have a look at this trader's trading in a little bit more detail. And here's an example of the closed trades that have occurred recently. And why I'm showing you this is that you can see 3 trades on that day, 3 trades on that day, or 2 trades on that day, 3 trades on that day, 4 trades on that day, only 1 trade on that day, 3 trades on that day. So you can see how controlled the trader trades and the success level that this trader is experiencing. Really, again, great opportunity to link your trading account to a fantastic trader like this. But now let's have a look at how you can even improve your results even more. So besides experiencing these great results from linking your account to the trader, you can experience more. Let's go and have a look at that. So when you link your account, you receive a trade receiver robot that basically copies the trades from the trader's account to your account. And here is how you do it. You put the trader's code in there so that the robot knows which account to copy, and then you'd say, all right, I want to experience the same trades that that trader is experiencing, and you would put a 1 in there to do that. But because this trader has such a low drawdown and trades in such a controlled way, you can certainly risk more. In other words, your lot sizing can be higher. So you could simply go to your trade receiver, for instance, and I'm just showing you the method, is you then just put 2 in there. So that means you're going to double your income from that particular trader. Now, I don't recommend you do this for all the linked accounts. This particular trader is a lot more conservative and more open to this kind of approach. You can do this with many of the other linked accounts and experience double your income. You would have to look at the drawdown levels experienced in each account, and there is an FX Blue link for every account, and you can go and have a look at the drawdown levels. Okay, so what are the actions after watching this fantastic video? What you need to do is you need to go and look at the link to success service. go and have a look at which accounts you can link to and how the service works and all that type of thing. Then, as part of that page, there's a section on portfolios. There's a link to the portfolios that are being traded. Click on that link and go and look at the various portfolios, their performance, which accounts are doing well, and so on. So you will have a very good idea of which accounts you want to follow. And then the natural next step is to join the service and experience those results. And if you're confident, double those results. Now, as always, links to anything that you need will be provided in the description of the video as well as in the first commentary of the video. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I've enjoyed presenting it, because this is a fantastic opportunity. And so from me, Alex Deploy, cheerio. Just a reminder to join our Expert Forex community of over 30,000 Forex traders. It is free, so don't miss out on any new developments. A link is in the description of the video.